First of all, thank you for being here. It's really good to see you. So this is a question that was asked at Kim and Brianna's panel. When was the moment?
Say again?
This question was asked at Kim and Brianna's panel. So when was the moment where you two were proud of the other?
That's a good one. Jensen, you want to? I know you've been talking about this.
Yeah, no, I'll take this one. So, I mean, obviously,
There are a lot, right?
tons. I'd say it's just really hard to pick one. Given the wide variety of moments where I look at him and I'm just beaming with pride, it's really tough to just narrow it down to one or even 13. So you just know that there's a lot.
Gerald, well said. He said it best. I was proud of him right now. You know what? There are a whole lot. There have been, more often than not, we're almost like sparring partners. You know, we're trying to better each other. We're trying to tell a story. Neither of us trying to do something that the other isn't expecting. It's a dance. You know, it's not a single show about, hey, look at me, what I can do, and you're over there. It's more about like how to support each other. There was one scene specifically early on, I can remember, where it was just the Jensen show. I was in the scene, but I could not help him, and that's when Sam was dead on the bed, and Dean had to talk to him. And I remember sitting there trying so hard not to move and play dead, and I could hear what was going on, but I couldn't see it. But every time at the end of the take, I'd open my eyes, and I'd see what Jensen looked like, having just done this scene by himself, and what the rest of the crew would look like, and the director. I was like, man, this must be really good. It sounds good. And a few times I wanted to tear up while I was dead, which wouldn't have worked. So I've never tried. He's alive! It worked. So that was an early on scene where I was like, man, like, way to go. It's difficult. And I think most actors will probably agree that doing a scene with somebody else, you find a rhythm, and it's easier than just doing something by yourself, a monologue, a soliloquy. So I feel like that scene, and there are, I know he was teasing, but there are numerous. But that's one specifically that stands out where I know he was on his own. You know, I was there corporeally, but I wasn't there to do anything helpful.
And yeah, I was you know, just being a little for comedy's sake, but there are many moments, and over the years, the many years that we've been working on the show, I will say that there are these little moments, these brief moments when we're working together where, you know, he'll make a choice of something that maybe I didn't see or wouldn't have expected, or he'll put in a performance in a take or whatever it might be, and even sitting up on stage with him and speaking to you guys, there are moments that he and I have together when we walk off this stage, when we walk behind that camera, we just do a little of that. And that's me, you know, for me, that's him acknowledging that we just did a good job and we just had each other's backs up there, and I think we put on a good show for these people, and we should be proud of that.
Thank you very much.